Mr. Anderson. Agent Smith, our battle will be legendary. Right?
No, probably not. I'm probably just gonna beat you up in the first 5 seconds, because this is, the third movie, so I'm most likely gonna win. So there is really no epic conclusion for you. I'm dead. Told you. Are we gonna help Agent Smith, or are we just gonna watch him get beat up by Neo? No, we're just gonna stand here and watch. All right, well, look, the fight's over. He's dead. Agent Smith is dead. So, see you later.
Sup guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be reviewing The Matrix Revolutions. This film came out in 2003 and was directed by Lana and Lily Wachowski and stars Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss. Now before we start, don't forget that like button, subscribe, and post notification bell so you can notify for every video. And let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So Keanu Reeves, Carrie-Anne Moss, Hugo Weaving, and Lawrence Fishburne, they're all great in the film. They're very, very good in this film, once again. The opening sequence, I thought it was good. It was good, captured my attention, and I was interested in the film from that point. The cinematography, which of course includes the shots, the camera angles, the lighting, it's good. It's not as good as The Matrix, but it looks fine. And the visuals, once again, are great. The directors found a way to make the visuals different, but sort of the same as The Matrix. So I thought the visuals were great. The first act of the film, I thought it was good. It introduced the characters fine. The new characters fine. It wasn't overly entertaining. It was just good. There are some awesome action sequences within this film, especially the upside down sequence with Morpheus, Trinity, and Seraph, who's played by Colin Chu, and also the robot battle near the second and third act of the film. It was awesome. They're awesome action sequences once again, and I could see what was happening in those action sequences. There is some good dialogue. The directors did a good job with not making the dialogue cringeworthy for this film. It was good. Agent Smith, who's of course played by Hugo Weaving, is once again great. He is an awesome villain, one of my favorite action villains that I stated in my review before. He's awesome in this film. He's a great villain in this film. He's scary, he's creepy, he's weird. So Hugo Weaving is awesome. And I'm okay with the idea of Agent Smith sort of possessing people. I prefer to see him in his normal form as Hugo Weaving, but he does sort of, I guess you can say, possess people in this film, which I'm okay with the idea. The score by Don Davis is great. Once again, a great score. Compared to The Matrix, the score is very, very good. Visually, the third act looks good, and it's a lot of fun. The third act is crazy, it's wild, but it's fun. And the final battle between Neo and Agent Smith is awesome. I love that final battle. It's not like that CGI fight that we got in the last film. This is an awesome final battle between Neo and Agent Smith. That's all the good that I have. Now let's move on to the bad. So, characters. There is little to no character development in this film at all. The rest of the characters in this film I did not care about at all. I did not care if they died or not. It was... You're obviously not supposed to care. Well, you're supposed to care about them, but there are less supporting characters in this film that, of course, you're probably not supposed to care about too much. But one character in particular, which I will get to later, Jada Pinkett Smith's character, I did not care about her character at all. The second act of the film, now, it's mediocre. It's an okay second act. It's just mediocre. It's not good. It's not bad. It was sort of boring, so I really wanted to skip past the second act. And there is some bad, cringeworthy acting, especially Jada Pinkett Smith's character. I did not like her character from the beginning. Her character was horrible. There was no point to her character except to give exposition, so I didn't see any reason for her character. And there are some unnecessary sequences within this film. And by unnecessary, I mean very, very unnecessary for a film like this. This is an action sci-fi film, So there are some sequences that you will see in this film that do not fit the tone at all. There are some boring sequences as well. And the boring sequences in this film are very, very boring. It's not like they're just boring sequences where it's fun to look at. They're boring and they're not fun to look at. So the sequences that are boring are very boring. There is a small twist in the second act, but it's terrible. It's a horrible twist. I didn't care about the character enough to actually care about the twist that involves that character. So it was a wasted opportunity with the twist. Trinity's death sequence. Now this is a spoiler. Trinity's death sequence loses emotional weight because she has died before. Remember, in The Matrix, she obviously has died. And this one, she dies again. So I don't understand the point of killing her off twice. Because it loses that emotional weight. And you know she's not really going to die. Because she's died before. So I did not like that at all. The runtime is way too long. It could have been condensed. As I said, there are a lot of boring sequences within this film. The runtime could have been condensed a lot. And I would have preferred it to be that way. The ending sequence. Now, the ending sequence is okay. Wasn't a great ending. I find myself sort of wanting more from that ending, since this is sort of the conclusion in the trilogy other than The Matrix Resurrections. So I would have wanted more out of that ending sequence. That's about it. The Matrix Revolutions is a mediocre sequel, and I only recommend this to die-hard Matrix fans. So I'm going to give The Matrix Revolutions a C-. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, post notification bell so you know if every video. My name's Peter. Thank you for watching.